Right at the moment, I'm just parked up on Lim truck stop, Pops, going down from the northwest. I've got 6 or 7 drops around Essex. I think a couple of them I think I've been to before, so they might become apparent if you've been watching any of the other videos. I'm in the 6-wheeler, which you might have seen from one of the previous videos. I know it seems a bit strange now that I'm working for myself, but I've just been asked to come in and do a couple of days. I've actually stopped here because there's, I believe there's a truck on fire on the motorway on the M6. So I've come off, just going to have a short break, have a brew, sort my paperwork out. Like I say, I think there's maybe 7 deliveries from, I think, just the other side of Stansted towards Chelmsford, just north of Chelmsford, and then down towards Basildon Southend. I don't think it'll be very exciting, but I think it's about time I did one of these videos again. And as usual, if there's anything worth filming, I'll film it. Right, so as you've probably just noticed, I've just pulled onto the BP just outside Huntingdon, just off the A1 and the A14. I used to stop on here quite regularly if I needed to park up for the night, because years ago it used to be free, and then I don't know how long it is they introduced it, but now you've got to pay to park on here overnight. It used to be free when Alconbury truck stop was doing a roaring trade, and then when that closed, to take advantage of that being closed, they started charging for parking on here. And I do know Alconbury's, it's only a couple of miles up the road. That's recently reopened, well, not recently, I think a couple of years ago reopened, but they've kept the parking charges down here. And all you get is a little square of tarmac. I suppose at least at Alconbury you can get something properly to eat. I don't know whether it's now, I don't know what the quality's like, because it's a while since I've been up there. But you can get a shower, something to eat. You still got to pay for your parking. But down here there's McDonald's and just the usual sort of crap off out of a petrol station. So anyway, I'm just having another break on here now, just having half an hour, because I couldn't get much further on 4.5. Probably got here on 4 hours and about 25 minutes, so I'll just finish this break, and then that gives me a clean 4.5 hours then to try and get all these drops off. May have a couple left in the morning. I think I might get most of them off this afternoon, because other than Colchester and Basildon, I mean Basildon's not far from Southend anyway, all the rest I think tend to be in Southend, so we'll see how it goes. just had 2 or 3 trucks coming the other way, flashing the lights, so there's some problem up here, or a copper hiding behind a bush or something. Just take it easy. There we go. Car in a bush. Surprise. Oh, it looks like he might have hit this low loader. Oh, there's no wheel on. Back wheel's missing on the trailer. So he's either swerved to avoid the wheel as he's been coming down the road, or he's in the back of it and somehow ripped the back wheel off. If I remember correctly, this first drop is just off the next roundabout. It's a business property. It's rather tight. Nowhere to turn round in there, so I'll probably have to back in off the road. But I think it's on a sharp bend, I can't quite remember. We'll see in a minute. We're always driving forward, but that means reversing back out onto the road. So you're always better reversing in places if you can. Entrance here on the left. Might be able to get in with this, I don't know yet. Give it a go. It's not too bad, there were loads of cars in there last time in another little truck. The turning circle on this for a 26 tonner, 6 wheel is a lot better than the 18 tonners. Might sound strange, but the actual cab design is based on the tractor unit, so you find the turning circles relatively good, whereas if you're trying to get in with an 18 tonner, they're like trying to turn a barge. They have a really bad lock on the steering. I've managed to get in here as though this was just a tractor unit. Just park. Don't want to block the entrance. Just keep it there like that. Excuse me fellas, is this Chester windows as well? Which door do you have your glass? Right, no worries. I'll just turn round. Cheers. So there we have it. The delivery address. It's for Chester Windows. And it's called Ultimate. And it's got a different number on the building than I've got on my delivery note. Right, just get this off. Can't really film it because it's all coming out the back door. Right, that wasn't so bad. I got there just after the brew time, so I got tipped straight away. Right, the next one is residential, which can sometimes be a problem, but it's only about 10 minutes away. So let's see how we get on. Where's that now? This is what you're faced with when you start doing residential deliveries. Does that mean straight? I can't go straight on, for God's sake. Turn round and go a different way. Right, so I just came out the industrial estate the way I came in. Wheat Bridge. Come on. That's the weight limit down there. I can turn left further down there before the 450. I know I'm turning left further down there, and if you can see just beyond the lights there's a 7.5 ton weight limit, 450 yards up ahead, but there is a junction 450 yards ahead, so hopefully that's the one I'm turning right at. Turning left, that should just say right, then I meant left. Yeah, the weight limit straight on. That annoys me, that. when women have prams, they push the pram right next to the road when they're going to cross. Where do I get there? Can I turn left here? How does that? Oh, let's just see what the crack is. We don't exactly know, or the bloke doesn't exactly know where the weight limit is, so I'm just going to give it a whirl and I'll have to turn round. Unless it's except for access, which means it's not a weak structure, they've just put the signs up to stop trucks taking shortcuts. So why have we got that sign? Too late now, I've gone over it. Just see on approach to the 7.5 ton weight limit, the actual sign was hidden behind the bushes in the trees. Oh, for God's sake. I need to turn left and there's a 13 ton weight limit now. God's sake. This is what cocks your day up. I could be there by now. And I'm only 1.5 miles away from the delivery. So I forgot how far down the weight limit was then. It could be 2 miles down that road. Come on your own side of the road when you can, please. What do you think? I'm not driving down there. This is ridiculous. What? turned on this road before, there was another sign for a 20-ton weight limit. But you only notice it after you've committed to the actual turn, rather than having it on the approach, so you know you can't go down a particular road. You commit to, you know, your left turn or your right turn. Come on, the road's wider here. Come on, the road's wider here. And then it's not until you're on the particular road with a weight limit and you find yourself with no other option than to go down the road. The daft thing is, with this particular delivery, there will be, what's that? There will be an obvious direct route in, maybe from the A12, but I'm not local, I don't know it. So you look at your road atlas and you just aim for the one which is the most direct, I suppose, which I did. Because the place I'm going is just to the south of Whittle, where we've just been, and I'm still 1.5 miles away from it, which I was about 10 minutes ago. This is ridiculous, this. I'm supposed to turn left up that one. Never get up there. Further and further away now. I'm miles away. Seat is really annoying me as well now. Now, 4 miles away. This is the main road now at the bottom.